All right, let's talk ChatGPT. If you're a solopreneur, you know that time is everything. AI tools like ChatGPT are supposed to be this amazing time saver, right? But half the time, they just feel like they're creating more work. Well, today, we're going to cut right through all that noise. We're building a super simple but really powerful playbook to turn ChatGPT into the incredible co-pilot your business actually needs. So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? You sit down, you're trying to get some marketing copy done, maybe a blog post, and you're hoping it's going to be a quick win. But instead, you end up spending, like an hour, 2 hours just wrestling with the AI, trying to get something that doesn't sound completely robotic. You are not alone. This is a huge roadblock for so many people. I mean, we were all sold this amazing dream. Just push a button and get brilliant, high-quality content instantly. But the reality? It's usually this frustrating loop of getting these generic, totally bland outputs that you have to edit and edit and edit just to make them sound human. It completely kills your results, and worse, it wastes all that precious time you were trying to save in the first place. But what if I told you the solution isn't about learning a million different prompt hacks or buying some expensive course? It's not. It's actually about putting a simple, repeatable framework in place, a system that takes ChatGPT from being a frustrating intern to a world-class assistant that actually gets you and your business. And that's exactly the playbook we're going to build right now. First, we'll tackle that co-pilot dilemma. Then, I'm going to show you how to prime your AI so it knows you, how to craft the perfect prompts to get exactly what you want, and then how to supercharge your business with some real-world applications. We'll wrap it all up by looking at what this new human plus AI partnership really means for your future. So let's get into our first and honestly most important step, priming your AI. I want you to think of this like giving your co-pilot a permanent brain. A set of core instructions so it never ever forgets who you are and how you want it to act. And the way we do this is with a feature called Custom Instructions. It's built right into ChatGPT and it lets you feed it permanent info about you, your business, your audience, your tone of voice, everything. This personalizes every single conversation you have from this point on. It's a total game changer. And finding it is super easy. If you're on a computer, just click your name down in the bottom left corner. If you're on your phone, it's just in the settings. It's available on all the plans, including the free one. And trust me, the 2 minutes it takes to set this up will save you hundreds of hours later. And let's be really clear about this. This isn't just some neat little trick. It is the single most important hack you can do. If you skip this step, you're always starting from zero, and you're always going to get that generic, boring ChatGPT output that doesn't sound a thing like you. So, what does a good instruction actually look like? Well, check out this brilliant example for turning the AI into a pro writer. See how specific it is? It doesn't just say, write well. It's calling on the styles of specific masters to forge a totally unique voice. This is exactly how you go from generic to genuinely great. Okay, so once your AI has its permanent brain, we're ready for step 2, crafting perfect prompts for whatever task is at hand. This is what I call the art of the ask, learning how to give clear, structured instructions for every single job you need done. You see, a great prompt isn't just one sentence. It's built on 4 key pillars. First, the goal or task. Always start with a verb like write, analyze, or brainstorm. Second, give it context, the background info it absolutely needs. Third, assign it a persona or role. You are an expert marketer for SaaS companies. And last, define the output format. Give me the answer in a simple table. And once you've got that down, you can start layering on some more advanced techniques. You can try stacking roles for really nuanced answers, or use few-shot prompting, where you give it a couple examples of exactly what you want. For really big tasks, you can use prompt chaining. Ask it to make an outline first, then write the content. It makes a huge difference. But here's the most important takeaway for this section. ChatGPT is an incredible tool, but it is not a mind reader. The real magic happens when you combine its raw power with your expertise. This quote just says it all. If you have a unique way of doing things, a special insight, you have to feed that to the machine. That's what turns a generic response into something truly valuable. Okay, so you've set up your AI, you know how to talk to it. Now it's time to actually put it to work. This is step 3. Supercharging your business. This is where we stop just writing cool prompts and start driving actual profit. Just take a look at this list for a second. This is where you're going to save an insane amount of time. We're not just talking about writing a blog post from scratch. You can use your AI Copilot for optimizing your content for SEO, for brainstorming new ideas, for summarizing dense articles, for generating FAQs for your products, even for helping you moderate comments. Every one of these tasks can be systemized with the framework we just built. Now, if you're wondering if this is all just a passing trend or if it's a real fundamental shift, I want you to look at this number, 80%. 80% of what? Well, by 2025, and that is right around the corner, Gartner predicts that 80% of marketing leaders will be using AI for their core tasks. So, mastering this isn't just about being more efficient anymore. It's about staying in the game. And that brings us to our final section, which is really about the future of how you work as a solopreneur. It's all about this relationship between human and AI, because no matter how powerful these tools get, you are always the pilot. The best way to think about this is a concept called augmented intelligence. The whole idea is that AI isn't here to replace you, it's here to enhance you. It's a tool that's meant to support your intelligence, to amplify your creativity, and to free you up to focus on the big picture, strategic thinking that, only a human can do. So the biggest thing to take away from all this is that the winning strategy is all about balance. You use AI for the efficiency, for the heavy lifting, the grunt work, the first drafts, but it's your human creativity, your unique brand voice, and your strategic vision that make the final product truly special. And that combination, it's pretty much unbeatable. So, your AI Copilot is officially primed. You've got the framework, you can see the clear path from writing good prompts to making a real profit. The only question left is, what are you going to create together?